think that's part of the magic, is that no matter how skilled you are, there is always something that's going to happen that surprises you. And that's really exciting. That's really, really exciting. When they're sitting on the wall of the pottery, every single mug tells its own story. Each mug is a book. And so you kind of need a lot of time in order to explore the pottery because of that. Each pot needs its own interrogation.
Engages not just oneself, but it can engage a whole team of people. And for me, that's quite special, because when you have a team working towards a common goal, then it's just magic.
You never know what's going to happen, and you never know what the flame's going to do, and there are so many variables, things that are under our control and things that aren't, like the weather. There is a whole science and technology to it, and I'm really still scratching the surface. Along with your flame and your reduction, you've got the ash, which comes into play. And so while your flame and your air is traveling through the kiln in the direction of the chimney past the pots, you've got fly ash that does the same thing. And if you get your firing hot enough, which is around 1300 degrees, your ash will melt. And different wood melts to a different color. A potter who knows their wood kiln and a potter who understands the material that they've used to make their pots, whether it be stone-ware, terracotta or porcelain, they can kind of guide the pots in a certain direction.
The whole reason for coming to live in this village was to make wood-fired pots that are fired in a wood-burning oven.
I mean, it's interesting with wood firing because you have to be out of the city, because you fire for 3 or 6 or how, you know, depending on your kiln, you fire for a certain number of days, and you're chucking black smoke out of the top of a chimney for however many days, and you can't do that in the middle of an urban area. So you have to be in a rural area. You can't describe the pottery without talking about Paul and Nina. The story, I suppose, is not just contained within each pot. And each pot, I suppose each pot doesn't just tell the story about how it was fired. It contains a little piece of who they are, because they put themselves into their work, and they put themselves into everything that happens here. And so they're sort of inextricably linked. From what I've seen, watching them work, making pots it's part of who they are. It's not just what they do, and I really admire that. Your flame will take the path of least resistance, and so generally the flame will travel through the pots in the same way over and over and over again. And so the longer you're firing, the more likely you are to have really distinct flame prints on your pots, because that flame has spent 28, 36, 42, however many hours traveling past the same pot in the same place over and over and over again. And that is an aesthetic.